Shalom, shalom. So I like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, great millstone, honors to the Akim out there, the sincere brothers, the fellow laborers, and myself, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. So shalom. And I come to do a quick video again to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. That we in the year of Karagma again, we never get tired of saying it because we really want to see it happen, We really want to see this prophecy be fulfilled, and it is being fulfilled in front of our eyes right now. We're seeing the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, going mainstream, and all those who speak contrary to it, well, so be it, because the truth is not for everybody anyway, And with that prophecies being fulfilled, the other prophecies being fulfilled right now is that the tribes coming together. The head tribe being Judah. When I did that at my last video, it had plenty other precepts I could have go into, but just to keep it short, that's straight to the point. One of the prophecies being fulfilled right now is that the tribes are coming together, the house of David, which is all the 12 tribes of Israel. This is Zechariah 9, verse 12. It says, "Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope." And that's what we are. That is what we are in this fleshly vessel. In this prison, in this flesh prison, we are prisoners of hope, hoping for what Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai to come and deliver us. And that is why we are prisoners of hope. We're waiting for the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai to plead our cause. And when I read the first part of the verse, Zechariah 9 verse 12, "Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope." And the stronghold literally means Yahushai. When a deeper meaning. Because Yahushai is our stronghold. He is our rock. He is our rock. So anything we see and we do, we say, "Kal halal Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai," because it all starts with him. And the stronghold literally means Yahushai. He's our rock. Who have ears, let them hear. "Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee." Zechariah 9 verse 13. He said, "When I have bent Judah for me, fill the bow with Ephraim." And there's the tribes coming back together. This is the two nations. The kingdom of Israel, which was split between the northern and the southern, coming together. Through the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, through the stronghold. And that is one of the prophecies being fulfilled right now before our eyes. And that is just to show you that indication that we are at the end. We are at the end. Because why? This is the generation that for them that seek him. That seek thy face, O Jacob. So we are at the end. And this prophecy alone testifies about it. Brothers waking up around the globe. Brothers in the isles, as myself in Trinidad here. But we have brothers all over the globe. The tents of Judah has been established. And the house of Israel. Zechariah 9 verse 13. He said, "When I have bent Judah for me, fill the bow with Ephraim, and raise up sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as a sword of a mighty man." And it all starts with the elect men, which is the house of David, the tabernacles of David of old, which is the elect men. And that's what the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai raising up. It all starts with the elect. And that's as I say that this is I think John the 10th chapter, the 16th verse. And you can read the whole chapter. John the 10th chapter is a really nice scripture, a really nice chapter. But straight to the point, this is John chapter 10 verse 16. "And other sheep I have, which have not of this fold, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd. You know, and that is the other tribes coming in, the other tribes, you know, which was scattered across the globe, or it coming in together now, you know, as a puzzle. The men and the Mosai, how about Samuel Shai? Because at the end of the day, the elect is his sheep, and his sheep shall hear his voice. That's why I say you could read the whole chapter. The whole chapter is nice. You know, the sheep shall hear his voice. So, you know, the northern kingdom coming in, the southern kingdom coming in, and it's not just regular Israelites, but the hopeful elect, which are the prisoners of hope. Which are the prisoners of hope, who have the mark that sigh and cry. You know, who have the mark that sigh and cry. This Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go to the midst of the city, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And you know, Jerusalem is a people before a place. So that's why when you go to the cities, to the highways and the byways, you know, actually calling out for the Most High sheep. You know, with his words. And that is how the brothers is being gathered from the east to the west. Through the spirit and power Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, because through this word, you know, we set and mark a seal on the elect, which is this word. And we are prisoners of hope, you know, that's why we have to hold on to the end. You know, here we when it started in Jacob trouble here, I know which is here already. And things that's only is about to get worse and worse. So we have to prepare for it, and we have to prepare for it spiritually. We have to get ourselves right. You know, that the Most High shall have mercy upon us. You know, we are prisoners of hope, as the scripture said. You know, Ezekiel 9 verse 4. And the Most High Yahweh said unto him, Go to the midst of the city, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. You know, and the men who sigh and crying right now, it starts here at Great Millstones. You know, and all the other camps, the sincere brothers, you know, like Men of Valor, you know, a real sincere camp. You know, I have others out there. But we are the hopeful elect. We are the prisoners of hope. You know. And it starts with the 10th of Judah being saved. You know. The sheep actually hear the Most High voice. And they're coming back to the fold so that we one fold. The Most High closing out the breaches thereof. So it's one fold. It will not be a split of the kingdom anymore. On the nation of Israel. But 12 tribes, one fold. You know? I just want to close it out with this precept here. So like a bed for a minute. I just want to close off this video here with a precept here. This is it here. Start from verse 14. Psalms 77 verse 14. He said, Thou art the Most High power that doest wonders. Thou hast declared thy strength among the people. And how we doing that? How the Most High doing that? Is actually sending the men to actually declare his strength. you know, the men that sigh and cry, you know, and the apostles and elders that he put up to teach this word. You know, and we declare in his strength. You know, he said, thou hast with my arm, Psalm 77, verse 15. He said, thou hast with thy arm redeemed thy people, the sons of Jacob and Joseph. Salah. You know, and I go into war. When I read Revelation, the 7th chapter, you know, the house of Joseph, which is not already a house. So it starts with Ephraim. You know, when I read Numbers 1, the 22nd chapter, you know, but that just more proof that that this is a prophecy happening before our eyes right now. You know, and it's just a wonderful feeling, you know, a wonderful sight to see when I watch it spiritually that we are at the end. You know? So with that, I say shalom.